Sound K. Something that every single person on the entire planet can relate to is the nagging of our mothers. We all know that she does it out of love, but it doesn't stop it from being quite irritating. Recently, someone posted a mom's nagging translator on the internet. So here we go. Come home early. She's always worrying about me. Get married soon. She wants me to experience parenthood. Call me. She wants to hear my voice. The common factor in all of the nagging is that she truly shows her love through it, but we always tend to forget this. Even though it is funny to read about, it still touches our heart and brings a few tears to our eyes. Welcome to Sound K, and I'm your DJ, Stephanie. Yes, welcome back everyone. You're listening to Sound K, and I'm your DJ Stephanie. Today it is Tuesday, September 29th, 2015, and the first song of Sound K was Her, and it's by Block B. It is the continuation of Chuseok's holiday, which is Korean Thanksgiving, and I am hoping our listeners are having a fantastic day. So let's talk about nagging. I think that we do have a pretty interesting intro as always. You know what, to be honest, I actually didn't grow up with parents nag, I will say. It doesn't mean my parents didn't care about me. It's because they always let me to decide my own decision. But the interesting thing is, as my parents get older, they start to nag about little things. Since I am away, and actually I was independent since I was 16 years old, they were always worried about me. And even I am a grown up, I will always be their baby. And another thing is, I can feel that I don't know if it's the right word to express, but that they are getting a little lonely as they get older. Maybe they miss me a lot, and that is why they start to nag about little things. You know, they always want me to update my daily schedule, even when I am in the car moving, and I sometimes get really kind of irritated. Just like I said, we do get irritated by all the nagging, but let's keep that in mind, that nagging is love. Okay? So I'm going to share these lines once more. I thought that was very interesting. The nagging translator, especially mom's nagging translator. Come home early. She's always worrying about you. So she wants you to come home early and be safe. And get married soon. This can be applied to the older listeners. If you're like 15, 16, then not yet. They're not going to talk about this. But as you get older, they will probably think that she wants you to settle down. So that is why she is saying this. And also, she wants you to experience the parenthood. And parenthood is, OMG, me haven't become a parent yet. But the thing is, since I do have a pet, I kind of, like, maybe 10, 15%, I kind of get it. But in the future, if I have my own children, then, oh my goodness, I have to be responsible. And the last one was, call me. She wants to hear my voice, and that applies to my parents too. My mom always want to hear my voice. So everyone, let's not get annoyed by that. They are doing that because they love you. Anyways, we do have Hanain from Morocco saying happy Chuseok to everyone. Much love from Morocco. Thank you very, very much for your cheerful message. All right, everyone, please say hello. Make sure to say hello on our message board. Any update or your country's news that you want to share, please send them in. I would love to share with SK family. I'll be waiting for your message. Or you can also say hello to Big Shot, Leah, Akoustiq, and Jsim. As you guys know, that we are going to invite 4 of our amazing guests to join us for our second half, which is special. Tell me. I am so excited. So if you guys have any hello message to support our guests, make sure to send in on our message board. And this is how you can participate on our message board if you're on Jeju-do Island. Our FM frequencies are 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 megahertz in Daejeong area, which is in the Jeju Global Education City. And you can also find us on DMB Arirang Radio. If you have a smartphone, you can download our application that is available for both iPhone and, of course, Android operation systems. And be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook as well. Twitter ID is at SoundK2022 and Facebook is SoundK.Arirang Radio. Just for an easier way, just go to the Arirang Radio website and click on SoundK and click again on the Twitter and Facebook icon on the right-hand side. And also feel free to send us your comments, messages, questions on our website. It is www.arirangradio.com/soundk. Let's listen to the second song. This is 미쳐있어 Not Crazy For You by Jsim. Quiz. Are you guys ready for tonight's daily quiz? And here is the question, so listen very carefully. This popular actor/singer is promoting solo after a 7 years hiatus. In October, he plans to release his mini album D and his mini album W in November. Over the years, he has released OSTs and collabos, but his last solo album was released in 2008 called The Secret. And also, these 2 mini albums features Shinhwa's Andy and G.O.D's Danny, along with the indie musician Standing Egg and rapper C-Jam. And this Shinhwa member has released many solo songs, including 손수건, Hand Towel, 약속, Promise, 비밀, Secret, and more. Also, he has proven his acting abilities in his roles in 힘내요 Mr. Kim, Cheer Up Mr. Kim, 천국의 아이들, Children of Heaven, and 영가씨, Deranged, and more. Which Shinhwa member is making his solo comeback after 7 years? Number 1, 김동완. Number 2, 오종혁. Number 3, 문희준. Once more, number 1, 김동완. Number 2, 오종혁. Number 3, 문희준. So now we'll accept only the answers on our message board. And guess what? We do have Super Junior's signed CD. So make sure to send in your answers on our quiz and answer board. Once more, it's www.arirangradio.com/soundk quiz and answer board. Let's share some messages. We have Aisha from Indonesia saying, Chuseok based on moon phase 2. Oh, so Chuseok, Korean Thanksgiving, is about a new year based on lunar phase. And then it is just like a Chinese too. Well, Asian countries, we do have very similar backgrounds. And to answer your question is yes. Muslim calendar is also based on lunar phase. Anyways, our new year will be on 2nd of October 2015. Oh, is that right? Aha. Thank you very much for sharing that information with us, Aisha. And you're saying because it is more accurate compared with the Gregorian calendar. And if you remember the chaos in the internet and the stock cause by leap second a few months ago. Okay. But still the calendar based on the sun is the one that recognized by international world. Well, yes, Asia. And from Indonesia, I kind of get it because you guys do have that Asian background culture, right? So thank you very much for sharing that once more. And 2 of our listeners applied underneath saying, Dibisquana91 from Romania saying, I have no idea what my calendar is based on. But I guess it is not the moon since we don't make wishes on the full moon. Oh, you don't? Oh, I get it. Well, in Korea, it's how we call that. It's like one of the ceremony. It's just one of the things that we do, wishing on the full moon and everything will come true after all. It can be very cultural thing, but I think why not? People are outside and watching this amazing super full moon, and we had a beautiful moon last night, and today I can assume that we are having a amazing full moon too. So because it's the continuation of a Chuseok holidays, and if you guys check the Korean portal site or something like that, since we did have a super moon, everyone probably went outside and wishing on a full moon. So I did too. And Hindu91 saying, the New Year of Muslim, it is 1 Muharram and 1436 Hijri. Okay, I didn't get that part, but probably it's a very cultural thing. Maybe I've just studied a little bit more about our listeners' country's background. Anyways, Asia from Indonesia, thank you very much once more for that message. Okay, while our listeners participate for the daily quiz answers, now we are going to take a music break. The first song is Mr. Moho, Mr. Ambiguous by Mamamoo, and second song is Perfect Pillow by Soyu and Giddy Boy featuring Kihan. Yes, welcome back everyone. You're listening to Sound K, and I'm your DJ Stephanie. So, let's share some more messages. We have Hojun from Korea saying, a special day to my family. I am really not good writing things, but please understand me. Oh, that's okay. By the way, today it is my mom's birthday. Ooh, happy birthday, Mom. And I also got a penny. You got a penny? At all. You don't have a penny at all in your wallet. What should I get for her? Help me, guys. And Miss Kelly saying, happy birthday to your mom, and you have to find out what does she like. Or you can cook a good meal, that's good. Or invite her to the restaurant and give her some pocket money. Maybe a penny. Oh, and the most important thing is being a good daughter or son. I do agree with you, Miss Callie. So how about preparing a nice dish for her? I think that'd be very nice. And also, Robin 17 is helping. It is not an expensive ring. And doesn't have enough to Itaewon place to go today. Okay. Oh, so you replied to Miss Kelly. So you are going to go to that area, Itaewon area. Oh, I see. Have fun. 즐거운 시간 보내세요, 호준 씨. Thank you very, very much. Hindun from Indonesia saying, you actually replied this to Hojun also, saying, see, everyone is helping each other. I love it. When I have no money, I write a letter. Letter is good. Writing a card or letter, I think that's all you need because parents, they will love that, right? I write letter and draw her portrait, and it makes her so happy till cry. Oh, she cried. Oh, that's so sweet. Or make her mom as a queen for a day. And I told her that this special day is your day, so she should take a rest or do whatever she wants. So such as helping her with a chores. That'll be very nice. Thank you very, very much. And we do have a lot of messages tonight. We have Chinon from Korea saying, hello, Stephanie. How are you today? I'm very good. I have a song request. I want to listen to Shiny's Savior. Have a nice day. Chinon, guess what? We actually do have that song in our playlist even before our show. We prepared it for you. Chinon, thank you very much for your song request. Madison Rice from the States saying, hello, Stephanie. Hello. How are you today? I'm very good. I had a busy week on September 24th to 28th. So you are going to have a busy days. And I went to Wichita. Is that right? Or for the Special Olympic North American Softball Tournament. And my team got the bronze medal. Yay! Oh, that's exciting. And I made back home from Atlanta, Georgia, of course. Madison Rice, thank you very much for sharing that amazing news. Not a lot of our listeners are talking about moms nagging, but we'll see what happened. And Eva from Czech Republic saying, ahoy! Hello. Hello, our sexy and beautiful DJ. How are you doing today? I'm very good, thank you. Stephanie, I've heard your new song Blackout and I love it. Thank you very much. That's just a pre-release before my main one. Yes, and I am preparing the next one, which is the title track. It's not released yet. It will going to be out soon, but Blackout is just for my fans who are waiting so long, and I didn't want my fans to wait too long, so we actually pre-released that song, and then the main thing is coming after. So don't forget that. It is an amazing song, thank you. And I listened to it again, and I just love your voice. Thank you, Eva from Czech Republic. All right, everyone. Well, it is our time to take a music break and continue our show. This is What Could I Do by MC Mong featuring Bunky. I haven't heard that song for a long time. That was a Nerve Double 노래 love song by Rain. So I do have some more feedback. So we have, first of all, hello message. Larnie from the Philippines saying, hello. Magandang gabi. Good evening. Hello. DJ Stephanie, how's your day? Take care. Will do. And so far so good. Thank you very much. And we have a Hindon from Indonesia saying, you make me miss my mom. Me too, I'm sorry. And since you talk about mom, you made me miss my mom. ... Just now I made a call. Oh, that's so cute. But she didn't answer. Oh no. Why all of this happened? And I mean, when there's a signal, she couldn't be reached. Where there's no signal, it's very hard because you don't have reception. Hidden. But why don't you text message her? Send a text message. Text her. And you added one more message. Thank God it is alive because to get signal here in mountain, it costs a lot of money. And I think I will cry if it was pre-recorded. Hee. I feel so lonely surrounded. Oh no, I am here, of course. By trees alone like this. You're really right now outside. You're in the mountain and no one's there. You're the only person. Are you going to be okay, Hindon? Let me know, okay? Sound K is the best companion ever, of course. And it is like an oasis in the middle of the desert. Ah, a nice expression. I like it. We have Juliet 777. This is the feedback for this or that. From Indonesia saying, yes, I really enjoy it. I love traditional or cultural thing, yes. And for the auntie from Indonesia saying, I think ... I will love it, Onni. And my answer is yes. Thank you. Taha from Korea saying, yes. Most of the times I don't like the crowded places, but on the holidays, especially traditional holidays, it is different. And I like when the family members gather up, and I like to cook. Oh, you like to cook. And I do get this money from the seniors. Yes, it's one of the traditional way in Korea. You bow, and then you get the money, a little pocket money from the grandparents. Oh, so you got some. And we talked about a lot, my childhood stories and the future, discussing all together. And next month, I am going to make kimchi. Oh, you are. Oh my goodness, good luck. And it was the best holiday, which is Korean Thanksgiving holidays this time. LOL. Taha from Korea. Thank you very, very much. Seems like you had a great, fantastic Chuseok holiday. Thank you very much for sharing that message. it is our time to wrap up the first part of the show, but we are literally just starting. Yes, don't go anywhere because on part 2, Akoustiq Jsim, they are going to be here for Tell Me, Tell Me. So it's a Tell Me battle. Don't go anywhere. And the last song that I will love to play for our listeners particularly is a Hindun because you requested this song. This is 태어나줘서 고마워. Thank You for My Love by Vix. And see you guys on part 2. Tell Me battle. Since is the Korean Thanksgiving Day, we prepare special Tell Me, Akoustiq and Jsim will join us tonight.
Yeah, trouble with friends, grades, jobs or love.
Everyone has them, you're not alone, and this will be the time to let it all out.
From the little troubles to the enormous ones, we're here to listen every week.
It is Tell Me battle.
Yeah, what's good, y'all?
Battle.
Battle.
This is so weird.
It's a party in here.
I know. Happy Chuseok, everyone.
Happy Chuseok.
You know what? It seems like we are gathering up the families, and because truly, you guys are the family members.
Yeah.
And Akoustiq Jsim, you guys are normally here on Fridays, but how's the whole atmosphere here?
It's great. It's good. It's a little early in the week, but you know, it's good.
Yeah?
I love it.
This is what we're going to do. Tonight, we prepared a lot for our listeners, and we actually gathered up the messages from our listeners soon enough so we can share.
Okay.
You guys will battle each other. You don't know who's going to be on your team.
Oh, no.
I have this paper right in front of me, and you guys will pick. And whoever has the same shape, when you open this paper, then you guys, the two of them, you guys come into same group. But the thing is, our listeners will vote just like Hip Hop Battle.
Oh, okay.
Vote on our message board. Tell us which team gave a better advice.
Okay.
This time it's not a Hip Hop Battle.
Okay.
And this time you guys have to battle it up.
All right.
Dude, as long as you're not on my team, I'm good.
Wow, that's what I was waiting for. Come on, yo.
Before we pick up the team, Leah, you're the youngest one.
yay.
How do you feel? How was the first impression of Jsim and Akoustiq?
Well, so
See, I told you.
no. It was very different because I have to see him every Tuesday. You know, he's like bro, but then it was kind of like a fresh, like new, like young, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fresh and young.
It was like,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that
yeah. If he's like, oh, what's up, bro? They're like, oh, what's up?
And then,
Dude,
they were
man, I don't know.
like, oh, Leah.
Hey, can we have a different like lady guest sometimes so I can say the same
Yeah,
thing?
okay, I know.
No. And Jsim Akoustiq, it's not actually first time for you guys to meet Big Shot.
Right.
Because you guys saw it,
Yeah.
but it's the first time for you guys to meet Leah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how was the first impression?
It's really like refreshing to see see a girl guest,
Yes,
a
right,
female
definitely.
guest.
Oh, that
I've
is
always been
right.
around. I mean, the DJ's always been
Yeah.
a girl, but then it's first time doing something with the guest as a girl, so it feels good.
She's very hip hop. So
Yeah.
Jsim, are you ready?
I'm definitely. She seemed really gangster. I think she could just take on two of us all by
Wait,
alone.
who usually wins?
It's always random.
It's very random.
It's always
Oh,
random.
okay.
So tonight we don't know. You guys have to come up with a good advice.
Okay.
Well, we have to pick up the paper
Oh my
right
goodness.
now.
Okay.
And then we have to, you guys have to share,
Okay.
right? And you guys will move around. First of
Alright.
all, I'm going to walk around and give you guys,
Uh-huh.
and somebody have to talk. And Jsim, why don't you talk a little bit?
All right.
Okay. Say something.
So
bro.
what's up? What's been up? Happy Chuseok.
Oh, happy Tuesday.
Okay, so here we go. First of all,
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Big shot. Your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn, and my weekend
Oh,
was
wait,
crazy.
wait,
No,
wait.
you-
don't open it yet.
no.
No?
We have to
Yeah.
open it together.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All right.
I
I'm
go
so
last.
excited.
Magic fingers.
Okay.
I don't have a good feeling about
Okay,
this.
so when I count, I'm going to count 3.
Uh-huh.
Look at the camera, and you guys
Okay.
have to Okay,
All right.
see me. You guys have to open like this, okay?
Okay.
Ready,
Hold on,
everyone?
hold on. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. I'm sweating.
1, 2, 3. Open it.
Okay, that's
Big
what's
show,
up.
yeah.
Good.
All right, Leah.
You down, Leah. You
I
down.
don't think
You guys
so.
going down.
Damn.
Okay,
Yo,
so
we the stars in here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Hey, we
It's
are
all about the
So-
love.
what is this weirdo?
heart team, Jsim, why don't you move to here? And
Okay.
Leah, you have to move it here. Move it
Okay,
to- yes.
cool.
All right.
Okay, so the star side and the heart side. Heart is Big Shot and Jsim.
Hey, you know,
Okay.
Leah, you're going down tonight.
Dude, calm down. You don't even know what's about to happen to you.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
gangsta. And the star side, it is Leah and Akoustiq. Do you guys
Yes.
like your team?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely for sure.
All right, so we do have the message to share. And before we start, can you guys come up with a team name?
A team name.
Uh,
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. The team.
team.
The
team.
Team.
The
yeah.
team.
The team.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about
Okay.
Jsim and Big
What
Shot?
do you want to do?
I don't know, like the big J's. I don't know.
Big J's?
Oh, Big J.
Big J.
How about Big Shim? That's like
Big
a
Shim.
big heart.
Oh
You
yeah.
know
Oh,
what I mean?
Big Shim. Big heart.
Big
That's
Shim.
what's up.
It's like a
hey,
big heart.
hey, what's up? What's
What's
your
up?
team name, huh?
The team.
They're bullies. There's, you know,
Yeah, this
there's
is
always
mean.
kids that like bully, and then they're the ones that lose at the end, right?
Yeah, seriously.
my
Big Jim is nice. And
Man.
seriously, you guys will do the team? Okay, let's do that. All right, so first of all, Akoustiq from
Yeah.
you will start
Okay.
with our first message. It is from Sally. Go ahead.
So I just gotta read this, right?
Yeah.
Sally from
Okay.
Indonesia. Just
Sally from
tell us.
Indonesia. About my problem when we have to gather with all big fams is when is in Chinese New Year. We don't have Chuseok holiday in Indonesia. So yeah, I have really big fam. But my mom has 12 siblings, and my dad has 12 siblings too.
Oh, wow.
It's a huge family.
24.
Yeah, wow. so when we gather in my grandma from my dad's side, or from my mom's side, they always ask me, "Do you have a boyfriend?" Or "When will you get married?" I am still 20 years old. That's pretty early. So I still have many time to think about married thingy. That makes me so frustrated. They always ask me about that. They even though I said I haven't had a boyfriend, they ask me when will you graduate? I'm still away from my graduation. I'm a medical student, and I need at least 7 years to
Wow,
graduate.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And I'm still on my 3rd year. They know that I will take a long time to graduate, and every year I always tell them I will graduate at least in 2020.
2020. Okay.
That's like 5 years from now.
Yeah,
Almost
2020 is
4
a
years.
5
Yeah.
years.
Wow.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
Can
that's
you
so
imagine?
gross.
Oh my goodness.
It's like what's the date? August 2020.
Yeah, it's like perfect vision.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
But still, they ask me again and again. She wrote. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel really frustrated. Just imagine if there were 24 people that ask you the same question in one day.
Wow.
And that's my story. Ha 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 ha. Sorry if it's too long. Have a nice Chuseok holiday to all the Sound K crew.
Okay, well, first of all,
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was Akoustiq's debut reading the message.
Yeah.
Got through it.
Yes,
Okay, I guess.
you passed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the question, and you guys can relate to. First of all, can you guys relate to this kind of situation? The 24 people, everyone asking,
Wow.
when will you get married? When will you graduate?
Right, definitely. That actually happens every time if you spend Chuseok in Korea with your
Yeah.
families.
Okay,
This
so
happened to
whenever.
me yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you speak, before you speak, tell us which team name is yours.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, team. We'll give you a chance.
Okay, just for just letting it's not it's
Yeah, it's
UHM.
yeah.
But anyway,
Whatever.
Think
Let's
you're
go
big
ahead.
enough?
So team, let's go.
all right,
yeah, go
I'll go.
Yeah.
So
So
just letting you know, Big Shot wouldn't know because this Chuseok he didn't spend it with his family. He was
Oh.
in
I
he
did.
was in Itaewon drinking. FYI.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
Hey, I spent the lunch with my family, okay? I wasn't eating at
Anyways,
nighttime.
Oh no.
So I can relate because I was with my family all weekend. You know, at my grandma's house that has no Wi-Fi, no phone.
Oh,
No
no.
phone, no service.
Yeah, so all we do is just talk for hours and hours. But we have a small family, so it's not as bad.
But does your family ask this kind of question a lot?
Well,
like,
they're kind of on a different side. They ask me a lot of questions, but it's very negative. They're like, do you have a boyfriend? And they want me to say no. Do you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
you don't need to be dating. Like, why aren't you
Because
in
you're
school?
still young.
Why aren't you in school? Like, are you even on TV? And then at that time, while we were eating lunch, a TV episode came on that I was on.
Oh.
And then my grandma didn't know it was me.
oh my
And
gosh,
I was
that
like,
happens.
I was like,
That
Grandma,
happens.
that's me. And she's like,
So she didn't actually believe you.
Yeah, no, she didn't. So I kind of, they asked me a lot of questions like about my future and if this is the right road I'm going down. But I'm just a very positive person. So I'm like, oh, I'll show you guys. It's okay. Like, I'm fine. Like,
that's
just
good.
be positive about it. They're just worried, you know. They're not asking you because they want to get on your nerves.
Right.
I think that's just how parents are. They're always worried and
Yeah,
families always
they're
worried and
concerned.
want the best for you.
Yeah.
Oh, good one. And Akoustiq?
Yeah, that I think that's gonna go on forever. Even if you graduate, even if you get married, that's gonna go on forever because they care about you, and then you're gonna be doing that to your own kids too. Like
There
I
you
just
go,
came
preaching
back.
again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's a teacher. Did you know he's
Yeah.
a teacher?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's a preschool
I'm a
teacher.
preschool teacher.
And a rapper at the same time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Very
so
interesting.
I just came back up today from Daegu. And then, yeah, I think it's because of the age too. Like they keep asking me, and my younger brother just got married like last month or 2 months ago.
Oh.
So they keep
that's
asking
right.
me, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna do this music thing till? You know, you gotta have something to fall back on. You know what? But then, at the same time, they're always there to support. You know,
Right.
You know, they say all this, and then they say, "Oh, fighting." You know.
Well, is there any way that you can avoid all
No.
those?
Yeah.
No, you just
No.
listen to
I think
them?
it's the perspective, right?
How you
The point
take
of
it, how
view.
you take
Yeah.
it in. Because if you know this is always gonna happen, then instead of stressing about it, just prepare yourself. Be like, yeah, I already know this is gonna happen, so I'm just gonna react in this way. Because no matter what you do, they're gonna ask questions.
Okay, so
They're saying all the answers,
Right.
man.
well, you know.
That's how the team
Big
rolls,
Jsim,
man.
Big Jsim, it is your turn.
Okay,
Well, first of all, Big Shot, what did you do?
Why did I do
What
what?
did you do?
Drink and black out.
spend your
What do you
whole
mean?
Hey, that's too much information for the show tonight, okay?
Well, first of all, did you spend time with your family?
Oh yes, I spent the breakfast and lunchtime. yes, I
That's
spent,
quality time.
Yeah,
Family
I spent
time.
a real quality time. I had a really nice food at night. I got out at night.
Right.
That's too much information, Leah. But anyhow, yes, I partied a lot. Yeah, I admit though.
Now, holidays is for
Yeah,
parties,
it's for
man.
party.
Okay, well, but
Trying to back
anyways,
you up.
you're
I got your back.
exactly. But parents asking all those questions and nagging about all those, do you guys accept that?
Definitely. I think sometimes you just gotta face the music because Chuseok, it's like a once in a year, anniversary.
Yeah.
And that's only the time when you can actually talk to your family.
True.
And I think the reason why your family relatives ask you these questions is because they're curious. They're curious how you've been spending your time.
That's the same answer.
Yeah. Well, I got
Copying us, man.
I actually have a way to avoid these questions. And this is how I
Just don't
managed to
go.
survive. I just changed the subject like that.
Okay.
It's like if my uncle, for instance, if my uncle asked me, did you get a job?
Okay, so Akoustiq, why don't you
be the
why don't you
uncle.
ask him the question just
Do it
like
in
your
a
uncle?
Korean accent.
Jsim,
When you got married.
when did you get a job?
Do you want some chicken, uncle?
Chicken and soju, that's your...
Did you just change the subject on me?
There's a really good movie on TV, and what's a good movie without some chicken? Let's have some chicken.
No.
No.
So
When
do
you
you
gonna
get
get
job? Do
married?
you get job?
When are you going to get married?
You don't get job.
Huh? When you get job?
I think I should go to my
Money!
help her out some with the dishes.
Okay, so do you actually trying to come up with a different subject. Okay, that's
Right?
how you
Yeah,
avoid it.
but I guess in the end you just gotta face the music. You gotta talk to your relatives or families. In the end, yeah. That's how you catch up in the holidays.
Yeah,
shot.
like me. Actually, even before they start asking questions, I prepare my own answers. You know what I mean? So I don't wait. Yeah, no, because
so ask him a random question.
No. If like not even before they ask a question, I say like, "Hi, what's up, uncle, whatever."
Big shot. When you gonna bring beautiful lady home?
Oh, I'll bring it soon. 'Cause I'm working on it right now, but like she's busy, right?
You talk like that to your parents.
No, I don't talk to them like that. But like, what I'm trying to say, my whole point is, if you know that you're gonna meet all your parents every year, prepare something before they ask you. Like, for example, you meet them, you're like, "Hi, how you been doing? Hey, uncle, do you know that I just got a job at the radio? Oh, do you know
you
that?"
say it first.
Yeah, you know that. I met this girl.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like I met this girl. She's pretty, but it's not working out. Stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that is very good.
That's the big Tim.
Bring it on.
Actually, this is Leah from Team, everybody. I would just like to add that
Okay, I add that right there.
help me.
well, you guys
Yeah.
can share that after the music break. Okay. So this time we are going to take a listen to this track. This is Nice by GOT7. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. That was Nice by GOT7.
Yes.
So I am going to give a last word to say to the team. For to try to avoid all those like questions from the parent. Any last word?
All right. This is Team. I just wanted to say, when Big Shot said, just have answers prepared. But to add on to that, he like kind of just says it before they ask. But just give them what they want to hear. It's like when your mom, when you come home, she's like, "Do your homework." You're like, "Yes." Like you don't say but da, 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 because then you end up in an argument. So like when they're like, "Leah, do you have a boyfriend?" Like, "Yeah, well, I have a boyfriend." Like,
so
even if
who-
it's like a white lie,
Who?
but then they stop
a lie.
asking questions. No, I don't have a
I guess-
boyfriend, FYI. But yeah, so that's yeah. Okay.
And it's team again. You could like your parents are asking through love.
Right.
So
Here comes the preaching right now.
No, you
Let's all
respect
pray.
your parents as well. Love them. So wait for them to ask the questions and then answer them.
Answer with love. Don't
With
get
love.
mad.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very
How
much.
can you answer
And
with love
that
when you
was-
lie?
Okay, no fighting, no fighting. You know what the interesting thing is? This is like the white team and this is the black team.
Yeah.
This is really
We're
interesting.
the angels in here.
You see the halo?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Okay, and we have Rusi and Ardianti from Ardianti and Abla saying, everyone's saying love the title Tell Me Battle. So a lot of our listeners are enjoying it.
Yes.
Well, our listeners, please make sure to send in your votes later. You can actually send in right now. It doesn't really matter as long as you participate. And we'll probably have a nice prize for the winners. We'll double check that. But for now, we have to move on to the next message. And who's next?
Okay, I'll be reading the next message.
Okay, go ahead.
And this is from Simeon Oana. Simeon Oana from Romania. It says, I'm sure this is a situation that everyone has faced at least once on family reunions. Finding out secrets about your family that have been buried for a long time. Oh, secrets that everyone except for the youngers know. Some of them won't affect you too much, but some of them can change your life. Last year, I found out my grandpa was a police officer and he had lost his job because he shot a man.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's like a blockbuster.
I know.
Wow.
Dun dun dun.
Then my grandma had another marriage before and even a child. Even now, my dad has no idea about it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is really
Pretty deep.
serious.
This is very.
Whoa. Well, finding out all these stuff didn't change my life. I still love my grandparents. It's just that I feel that somehow they lie to me. All my life until now, I thought that my grandpa worked in the food industry, and I wondered if I really know them. I'm so curious to know what family secrets you found out about on Chuseok reunions.
Okay, so first of all, do you think it's necessary? It's like essential thing to know all those journeys, like a history.
No, there's
don't
a
think so,
saying
yeah.
that's
Okay, the
like not.
team.
Yeah,
Team?
team. There's a saying that says not knowing everything. Wait, how does it go? It's better.
Yeah.
Like
I've heard
all.
that.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Right.
No, we don't know what you mean.
All-
Yeah, just
Can you
speak it out.
Can you please explain?
Talk to
'Cause I don't
talk.
know.
Okay. not all secrets are meant to be unveiled. They're secrets for a reason. Because knowing that, you know, negative things that happened way long ago isn't gonna help your life or do anything. Like, I guess you could feel betrayed, but it's nothing that, it's not because they didn't tell you because they didn't want you to know, like, to hurt you. They did it because they thought it'd be better. Like, in their, you know, perspective, it's like, why would I want my grandchild to know that I got fired because I shot someone? Like,
that's a little deep.
Yeah. Like, I found out my uncle went to jail.
Really?
That's not necessary, and
and I laughed. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Like, oh, that's cool, uncle.
Like, but just stuff like that. Like, I think it's fun to know secrets. Like, I don't really think it's like a shock. I'm just like, whoa, that happened.
But
like,
they still worry about you because just in case you get, shocked by all those information. Okay, well, Leah is standing up and speaking her opinion. Well, you guys have to step up, man.
No, I'm just saying, well, it's almost the same. Like, it feels weird to be not a team with her because
copying me all the time, man.
Come on, yo. No, but
then you guys can say first.
No, he says he's asking like if we have any secrets from our family, right?
Family secrets.
Like, for example, my side is not like a negative secret, whatever. But later on, I found out like one of my, how you call uncles, and they're like part of this high reputation job, whatever. Like nearly governmental,
like
whatever.
How high?
Like kind of high.
Like the president?
No, not that high.
like, do they know the president?
Maybe not. He's part of that job, so I was kind of shocked.
So he worked for the government.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was part of one of that thing.
Wow.
Which I'm not really interested into politics, but it was kind of shocked because I didn't know we actually had somebody working in a place working like that. And also, like Leah said, I don't know, I'm not trying to support you, but I'm trying to use what you just said.
Using each other.
He's supporting you.
No. I never do that. No, but I'm saying like, it's sometimes it's better to not say your secrets because like, I got a lot of my secrets, and I don't want my kids to know about it when I have a kid. You know what I mean?
Like partying?
Yeah.
But no, don't look at me like that.
Imagine if your kid didn't come to Chuseok because they're like, I'm gonna go party.
Yo, I went to Chuseok lunch.
Rude.
No, that's not how you roll, big.
And here,
Big
Jsim, he cannot say anything to Leah.
Can you like let me over something right now?
She's kind of, she kind of scares me.
No, don't be scared.
She's got that fire.
She don't bite. It's okay. She don't bite. Just go ahead.
So okay, continue.
Well, I think it's kind of different for me. I think, for family, when you're family, you don't lie to your family. Even though if the reason is to protect you, I think from this instance, let's see that Simeon, she said that her mother had another marriage and even had a child. Grandmother, right. I think that kind of subject should be told to, if not for her grandpa.
Hey bro,
But
don't be
maybe
scared.
her grandma. Maybe
She don't bite.
Like if my mother had like she had a second marriage. Come on, guys, listen.
But that's your grandma.
If it was my mother, then if she had another marriage and she had another family, I think I have the right to know. You know what I mean?
But what if your grandma had another marriage? Do you think you'd have to know?
I'd still care.
Wait,
Okay, so this whole thing is going in a very weird direction right now.
Won't you be curious if your grandparents had another family?
This team, but I guess secrets are gonna be revealed someday.
Yeah, one day.
I think it's better for people to know earlier than later, because if it comes out later, then that's it gets deeper.
True.
But don't you think there's sometimes some secrets that is be safe?
There are some secrets that you should. Yeah, I mean,
do you want,
deep down secrets. Yeah, but then like things that have to do with family.
Why are you on my team and why are you on this?
Yeah, this is kind of funny.
Why are you agreeing with me?
It's confusing.
It doesn't really matter, but as long as you guys give our listeners the details, that doesn't really matter. So, well, it can be yes or no question to clarify. So the team, you guys have a different opinion, right?
Yes.
And Leah, you think that it is?
I think some secrets are meant to be kept a secret.
Okay, Akoustiq?
Yeah, same here. But then if it has to do with family or something that's gonna be unveiled someday, then I guess it's better to tell earlier.
Okay,
the earlier the better.
Big Jsim?
Mine goes with Akoustiq on this one. My goodness. No, like family. If you're a family, you have to tell the truth.
Okay, and a big shot.
I don't want to admit this, but I'll go with Leah.
Yo, I guess we are family.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so we have the third message, and this time, who is going to read this?
I will go. Leah will go.
Okay, Leah, go.
Okay, so this is from Hinda91. So I have this small concern that always annoys me. When we go for vacation, we meet new people who don't really know us, right? It always happens to me, just like what I experienced last year when I visited Singapore. So I went to a convenience store. So right now it's going to turn into a dialogue, guys.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
she says, do you want to read the hymn?
Okay.
Okay. So she says, do you have toothpaste?
Here you are.
Are you a robot? Are you a robot?
Say, listen, and repeat.
Could you give me the normal one? I don't need strawberry flavor, and I don't need the Barbie picture on it. It's for children, right?
Oh, sorry.
What? So that's the dialogue. I don't know. I guess so she felt embarrassed a little bit.
Okay.
And also, when I was in the airport, a middle-aged man thought that I was lost, so he took me to the information center. I was so speechless. I told him that I'm an adult and I traveled alone. Oh, so I guess everyone thinks she's like a little kid,
Like,
but she's an
yeah.
adult.
Okay.
Because of that, like, I don't know, my nephew and niece treat me like a friend, while they treat my younger brother and sister just as it should be, as an uncle and aunt. But what should I do to restore my reputation? Do I look easy because I just get angry because I can't get angry? Or is it because I'm short? I'm only 153 centimeters tall. Like when I stand in line or something, people always say, "Oh, sorry, little sis."
Okay, thank you very much. So,
okay.
what should I do to restore my reputation? Do you think it's because she's short or she has a baby face?
Maybe she has both, you know.
Right.
Mine was always opposite. I was always really tall, and I always looked way older than my age.
And everyone was so surprised when when they heard your age. Akoustiq and Jsim were like, "What?"
Well, everybody,
She's
everyone
mad tall
does.
too.
Yeah.
I think she's the tallest in this room.
Like, you know, sometimes like my friends, they see her picture on my SNS or whatever, and they ask me like, "Oh, that's Leah, she's pretty. So how old is she?" I'm like, "Oh, she's like 22 or something." Like, what?
Yeah, but I've been getting that since I was like 14.
Okay.
Like when I was
okay.
14, people thought I was like 18, and then when I was 18, people thought I was like 23. So
You
now
didn't like that, huh?
Yeah, so now I'm 21. They think I'm like 24.
Okay.
So like in Korea, it's kind of like I don't like it because, you know, in Korea they have that thing where it's like the younger kind of like the better. So they're like, "Oh, Leah, you look way old for your age." So then it kind of makes me feel bad. But I kind of just laugh about it now. I'm just like, "Oh yeah, I know I'm old, like whatever." But when I turn 30, I'm gonna look young.
yeah,
you know?
there you
Okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
How do you know?
But well, Big Shim, you guys have to come up with the good
Bullies.
reason. So what have you guys experienced this before?
Never, I guess, in my life.
Oh, really? How about you, Big Shot?
Being treated like younger or
older? Doesn't
People
really
treat
matter.
you older, right?
How do you know, miss?
Like, didn't you always have a bald head, like, when you were younger? No, you told me. No,
Because
I'm
he
not
been
trying to
shaving.
be mean.
He been
Because you
shaving.
shaved your head for
I know
hip-hop.
she's not trying to be mean, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm getting used to this kind of tone. Like sometimes I feel like she's sarcastic all the time.
Okay, so Big Shim, go ahead.
I think you just need to like
Big
stand
shit.
up. But
Yeah.
stand up, but,
Right.
but more on like a very funny way you can say. Like for example, when I go to like a liquor store, and sometimes people, you don't want to believe it, but yeah, sometimes they ask for my ID sometimes. And it really happens, yo. So, and when you're like really busy and you want to drink, but they didn't really give it to you and ask for ID, you just smile and say, "Yo, I'm not that young." And you just smile.
Actually, I have a really funny story. Last week,
Okay.
It
I went
better
to
be
go-
funny.
No, it's funny. So I went to go eat fried chicken with my friends,
Oh,
and we
sounds
had
so
a
good.
beer with fried chicken. And all of a sudden, a cop car comes up and walks straight to us, like doesn't even look around, like to me and my friends. And they're like, "Oh, we got a call that there's underage people drinking."
Oh my
And it was you guys.
What?
And so like we all just laughed. Like everyone was staring at us at the restaurant. Like we could have been embarrassed and been very angry. We were just like, "Yay! They think we're
Yeah.
young!" And like we like
Okay.
all showed like our IDs. Like,
like, "Here we go."
I'm like, "Thank you, police officer, for thinking we're young."
Oh my
And it kind of
goodness.
it was just like a laughter thing, and then they just walked away.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
Yeah,
just
react,
laugh about
just
it.
react in a positive way. Don't be mad. You know, like people don't really know about you. So.
And then you know this team, but this is I think is it a she? It's a she,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Yeah,
she.
she has a I think it's good what she has.
What?
And no, like I mean, I guess the baby face and the shortness. I think a lot of people say that because they're kind of envious as well. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how old she gets, she's gonna look young, and then the older people get, they want to look younger. You know what I'm saying? I guess so.
Jealous.
Yeah, they're just
I mean,
jealous.
it's a good thing. Like Leah was saying, like she's gonna look younger when she becomes 30. I totally understand sometimes because, like me, when I was younger, I really, my face never really changed a lot. So when I was a kid, they treated me like old. You know what I mean? But now it's kind of different.
Uh-huh.
Like when I say that I'm 34, 33 Korean age, like they don't really believe something.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to believe that. Don't look at me like that, bro.
It doesn't really matter.
I think it's actually a bliss to if you look young and if you're a female. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a very good thing.
Okay, so just accept it.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it. You know.
All right. So that was everyone was explaining about
Right.
your situation too, but I think that was enough advice. Well, me too, Hinda, you don't really have to be serious about that, and try not to don't try too hard to change your reputation. I
Right.
think having a that baby face, and a lot of guys will love that.
Yeah,
so you'll
they
be
do.
very loved by your future boyfriend. So don't worry too much.
Jealous of you.
I know.
You're
Okay,
beautiful
so
the way you are.
oh, try to get
I'm team right there.
Try to
Hey,
get
we
the
try to talk
boat.
to
We don't need that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a music break and move on to the last one. This is a song called Feedback by Jsim, Jsim, and Atunga. We'll be back. Yes, welcome back everyone. So we are going to move on to the last message, but before, let's share some messages. Rusi from Indonesia saying, change the subject. It is never work if I change the subject when my family or relatives asking me a question about when will I get married. LOL. And that is why I will just answer it right away. I don't know. I don't even have a boyfriend with me. So it's white lie.
White lie.
White lie.
There we go.
RDNT from Indonesia saying, so fun. LOL. It is fun to listen to you all. So our listeners are liking it.
Good.
Nice.
Who I should vote to?
You know who that? Big Sim.
They have a song.
Team song.
My goodness.
We have a Malida from Indonesia saying, listening, I am still 20 years old and I still study in the university, and I am sure that kind of question will be asked to me sometimes, and I already prepared the answer because all of the advices that you guys gave me. So she is fully prepared.
Good job.
Hindon from Indonesia saying, black team versus a white team, I choose Big Shaw's team.
Oh yeah, you know what it is.
yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry,
That's all right.
It's okay.
That's how it is.
So our listeners, you guys can send in your votes right now. Akoustiq and Leah.
I love you guys.
Your team name is? And Big Shot and Jsim's team name is?
Big Sim, baby. It's a big heart.
So make sure to send in your vote to tell us which group did better to give our listeners advice. Last message. It won't be easy, everyone.
Ooh,
So
okay.
are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's going to
Let's
read
go.
this?
That's me.
Okay, Marco.
Marco is here.
Lego.
He's
Go ahead.
from the States, the United States. Is from Dana de Leon.
Vamos.
Says, when I think of the holidays, it makes me sad. Sad that my family isn't happy to see us, the mom side, because they have a grudge against my dad. They're mad at him because when I was small, my dad got cancer not once but twice.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We
no.
fell into so much debt that for years we couldn't have any kind of holidays. My mom had also fallen into depression at the time. She had just gone back to college. She was a full-time student, a mother, okay, and a wife who had to take care of a very sick husband who had less than 20% chance of survival.
Oh.
Wow. Luckily, my father made it and he's alive well today.
Oh, good,
That's
good.
what's up, yo. They blame my father for getting sick and putting us such a horrible place at the time, for putting us in deep debt and making my mom depressed. I don't know if we'll ever have a happy, loving holiday where we can all be civilized and treat each other like family. While my grandparents are still alive, I want to have at least one happy holiday as a big, happy family. I'm so grateful for my father making it through his cancer. And I'm so grateful to hear that too.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
know,
Big
okay.
Shim, go ahead.
You know what, Dana de Leon, this is what I want to tell you. I know it's been a rough time to go through all this, but the good thing is that your dad is alive and
Yeah.
you're grateful for that. So your position right now is really important. What you need to do is when you go to a family reunion, stand up and say something sweet and good. Say, you know, like grandpa, mom, dad, you know, I know that we've been through a lot of hard times, but hey, we're breathing right now. And I really, really want to have a happy time.
Wow.
And I want you to make that my wish come true? Can we just have a happy dinner?
Oh, Jsim is smiling.
Wow.
I
Big
don't-
brother right there.
I don't
Know what
think I don't think
Mature.
none of other families will react bad on that
Right.
one. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I
too.
definitely
But
agree.
there's team, but then to add a little on top of that, it's if you have it, if you don't think you could, stand up right on that spot, I guess you could prepare for it too. Like,
Oh, yeah,
write
make a
it
little
down.
Write a
note.
letter.
Like,
write
Write
a
it down
letter.
and stuff.
Writing
and,
letter.
Yeah, writing a letter and stuff. I think that'd
What
be
will
good.
be
Because
more good?
well, this is like years of a grudge. It's not just like something that happened that they can get over. Obviously, it's been happening for a long time. So I feel like if Danae just goes and says like, "Hey, like we need to have a happy family," like I don't think anyone's gonna listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just gonna be like, it's gonna cause a fight. So maybe if you like write a letter to your family or your grandma, just give it to them and like they'll read it later, and maybe it'll start to open up their hearts. Because once someone has a grudge, it just doesn't go away like that. You have to keep kind of like getting at it like constantly.
Yeah, and what better way to receive a letter from your grandchild?
True.
Grandchild that really cares about her family. I guess it's gonna slowly open
Right.
this team. But
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's it's better to it's a good thing that her father survived through
course,
this
of course.
sickness, because think it in the opposite way. If he had passed away, it'll be more depressing on your holidays. It's just good that he's with his family now.
Yeah.
And they can make it up to him.
Yeah.
And I think an important thing is when she writes the letter, if Danae, you go talk to them, I think the important thing is not to go on anyone's side.
Yeah.
Like to tell your grandparents, like, I understand where you're coming from because that's your daughter and you feel like maybe he ruined her life a little bit, But also, like, that's also my dad and your daughter's husband.
Right.
So, we're just thankful that he's in our lives and things are better.
Yes.
So
Everything
just
with
stay
love.
in the middle.
Yeah, everything with love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys it is tie right now.
What?
Those votes.
Really?
It is
Liar,
tie right
really?
now. No, I'm not lying.
Oh my goodness.
And it was our last message. And do you guys have any last word to get that one last vote from our listeners? Team.
We're all rooting for everyone that
Yeah, all right. This is team. We love all of you.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't have to vote for us. You
Yeah.
can let them win, whatever.
Yeah, this
like
this stuff doesn't matter.
She already said
yeah.
This is
we're just very humble
yeah,
people.
this is like advice is priceless.
So
We
they're
don't
acting
need
all
votes.
angels now.
You know what I'm saying?
Big shot
Yeah,
and
we don't
yes,
need
Big
this
Shim.
stuff.
Okay, we'll say straight up. You
Yeah.
don't want to win. We want to win. So
yeah,
hey,
we
vote for us,
definitely want to
man.
win.
Okay.
We need that vote, everyone.
You know what? After all, I can see that you two groups, you guys gave a good advices.
Thank you.
And it was very heartwarming. Well, it is the last song that we are going to listen to. And while listening to this song, it will be our last chance for our listeners to send in your votes. After
Vote,
that,
vote,
we
vote.
have a penalty. Yes,
no.
going on. So don't go anywhere. And the song is Oh Honey by Beast. Yes, welcome back everyone. Finally, for tonight, tell me battle. First of all, I want to ask you guys, how was everything?
Look at her with the fingers.
I'm just scared right now a little bit.
The Big Shim team, how was the whole atmosphere?
I just
go
love
ahead,
it. I had so much fun
We should do
tonight.
this more often.
Yeah, we should do this
Yeah.
like once a month or something.
Right.
Isn't it so
definitely,
yeah.
cool? And
Yeah.
team, was it good?
It was good.
very good.
Yeah, I'm just crossing my fingers right now.
Okay, so finally we do have the votes, and thank you very much once more for our SoundK listeners. We do have the winner, and tonight,
Oh my goodness.
Tell Me Battle's winner is... It's the team!
What's up?
For real?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that
Yes, sir.
That
Mum.
means we prepared a penalty for
What is this?
Thank you guys.
Big Shim, and just like we do on the hip hop battle, we do freestyle. But this time, we are going to have a little different freestyle. And
God.
go ahead. Why don't you test a little bit?
Okay.
I'm
Go
so
ahead.
excited, man.
You gotta press the
You
button.
You gotta press the button, man. Go ahead.
Just in
Yo,
Yeah,
what's
inhale.
good, man?
You gotta suck more.
Okay, hold on. Hey, somebody talk to me.
They're sucking in helium.
What's up?
That
Yeah,
doesn't
sound like you.
work. But give us the beat to try
yeah.
it.
Give us the
Okay.
beat.
Okay.
What?
There you go.
I sound like a little Snoop Dogg from the West Coast, right?
Yo, Snoop Dogg, I'm Dr. J. What's up, brother?
Yeah. More?
Leah.
Elsa,
What?
Okay. If you guys
Hey.
want to jump up and jump in, you just jump in, alright?
jump up. We'll jump up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, who wanna go
Let
first?
me try.
Yo, I'll go.
Okay.
Yo, I'm a young blood up in this game, hustling from day one. 지역 사슬 차례야, it's time to show and crew. Shout out my fans.
Oh my God,
내가
they're so
속한
good.
타이틀이 자주쳐. 캠샵
Oh my
24시간
God.
I'm blazing with my crew.
Yeah.
It's sound okay.
We got
It's
it.
Jay on
Got
the
it.
mic. Yo. And
Check
love-
his swag.
Check it, J7, big shot,
Turn up,
Leah.
turn up, turn up.
Gonna go freestyle, can't really catch this beat. I don't
yeah.
know where I'm gonna go. Gonna go in the streets, gonna drink this helium as I go flee from everything. I'm gonna drink more helium.
Yeah,
Big shot.
yeah.
Okay. You ready? You
Yo,
ready?
yo, it's Big Shot and Leah.
Yeah.
So, Leah, you wanna battle me?
We gotta
Go, Big Shot.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. I'm not really good at freestyling English, but it feels good drinking some helium.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right. I sound like Snoop Dogg, West Coast cruising.
Yeah.
You sound like Big
Boy,
Shot.
Jsim acting like Dr. Dre. You got the two most famous from the Soul Shop representing the South Side
Oh.
City. Come on, Leah. What's up?
Last
Bring it
one.
on.
Yeah. Whoa. Someone help me out.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Okay.
Thank you
Yeah.
very,
This is fun.
very
This is
much.
fun. This is
And
fun.
Leah, can you say thank you in that voice once more?
Oh no, it's like gone. Hold on.
Yeah, it was.
We sound like the chipmunks, you know?
I know,
Like-
I know.
I hope everybody had a really good Chuseok. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we have to
Yeah.
close up the show. Thank
Oh
you
my
very
goodness.
much. Before we go, the answer to today's quiz was number one, Kim Dong-wan. Thank you very much. And we are going to announce the quiz winner's name on our message board. The last song is 사랑했다 치자. Let's just say that we loved each other by 서인영, featuring Little Boy. And thank you, you four. And I will see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Peace, peace, peace. Happy Chuseok.
수고하셨습니다.